How incredibly rude and disrespectful fans can be towards the idols they claim to love is astounding.
Let's check
Stays,
this
the
out.
fandom name for Stray Kids
Rudest
fans,
things.
can be very supportive and loving towards
Fans
the
known to
group,
Stray Kids.
but sometimes they cross the line. In July of 2023, Stay went viral for her video call with Felix for all the wrong reasons. While many fans used this opportunity to praise their idol, ask for advice, or tell a funny story to make
Is this where she... Oh, I think this is where she, like, made fun of him or something like that?
their idol smile, this fan used her experience to make Felix visibly uncomfortable. The fan call started seemingly innocently, with the fan and Felix chatting about food.
I'm actually surprised they do
asked, "So, you like to have
fan
dessert
calls
before dinner?" Understandably, Felix didn't know the fan's question was an inappropriate innuendo, so he tried to find a reasonable way to answer that he sometimes does. The fan then said, "No, I mean, I'm the dessert." Felix was obviously shocked by the fan's response, but before he could process the fan's statement, she added,
creepy.
"So, did I just remind you who I am?" As soon as the clip was posted on Twitter, many fans and netizens were taken aback by the fan's behavior. They were angry because Felix seemed genuinely excited to talk about food, but his whole mood changed when the fan made the horrible comment. The majority of them agreed that it was disgusting to make comments that would make idols so uncomfortable. Fans also argued that other fans should use the few minutes on a video call to praise the idol or just talk about ordinary things instead of being straight up disgusting. They pointed out how idols should be able to end the video call or leave when the fans are being disrespectful.
Just kick him from the call.
Even though Felix dealt with the situation with a smile on his face, many fans couldn't even watch the fan call without getting uncomfortable. The toxic beauty standards of the K-pop industry are often discussed among K-pop fans. Many have raised concerns about the extreme lengths idols will go to just to reach those standards. Weight is a very sensitive topic to many people, but Bangchan wasn't afraid to shut down a malicious fan making rude comments about his physique. During one of the episodes of Chani's Room, the topic of weight was brought up when Bangchan read a comment that said,
"Chan, don't get fat."
Understandably, many fans were shocked to see the comment and immediately began to defend the idol. Bangchan himself addressed the comment saying,
"I mean, there's nothing wrong with being fat."
He then went on to explain that weight gain for him was something important since he wanted to build his muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
He added that
what
because he has fast metabolism, he has to eat a lot so he can start building his physique. Bangchan then talked about his eating and exercising habits, and many fans thought that it seemed like he was trying to justify what he just said after reading the comment. Even though his response to the rude comment was very calm, fans definitely weren't on the same line. Many thought that it was very disrespectful to Bangchan since he opened up about his struggles with food and weight in the past. The idol was also praised for explaining that gaining weight is something to not be ashamed of. A lot of idols often talk about dieting and having to lose weight before comebacks, so Stays were pleasantly surprised to see Bangchan's positive take on weight gain. The group's popularity has been soaring in the past years, and while it's very rewarding to see their hard work and dedication pay off, their appearances in public can get dangerous just because of how many people come to see them. It's not unusual for fans to come greet their favorite idols at the airport, but those situations can get out of hand very quickly. In June of 2022, Stray Kids arrived back in Korea after they completed their concerts in Kobe and Tokyo for their Maniac tour. Instead of a warm welcome from their fans, the fans and the reporters flocked to the group, mobbing them on their way out of the airport. The crowd quickly turned messy, with people desperately trying to get a chance at the group, which resulted in Han getting caught up in the mob and falling down on the floor. In many of the videos shared online, the bodyguards are heard urging people not to push, and fans asking Han if he was okay after he fell. It seems like Han hurt his elbow in the process because he was seen gripping his arm in pain, all while the reporters took pictures like nothing was happening. Thankfully, his injury didn't seem serious, as he was then seen waving to their fans to assure them that he was okay. Still, many stays condemn this type of behavior as something way more serious could have easily happened. They also noted that Han has previously struggled with anxiety and to be more respectful when greeting them at the airport. Just a few months.
Imagine you just come out of the plane and there's like so many people just like.
Prior
my anxiety
in
would not.
January of 2022, the same thing happened as well when the group was mobbed at the airport in Seoul. The second the group began to walk through the airport, a massive group of fans flocked to them, making it almost impossible for the boys to walk. At one point, the boys had to hold on to each other so they wouldn't get swayed by the crowd. Fans who watched the mob happen in real time through a live stream were extremely concerned, especially after Felix was seen tripping and falling while entering the gates. Although none of them addressed what happened at the airport, Bangchan removed his his profile picture on Bubble shortly after the incident. Many fans speculated that this could be a subtle way to express his disappointment with what happened. Stays have been urging JYP Entertainment to strengthen their security measures for a long time. Not only because stray kids have been hurt and mobbed at the airport, but also because there have been actual threats.
Why isn't there like a different way that they can take to the airport? Like I mean, maybe they're not flying a private plane, but there should be like you know what I'm saying? Like a VIP entrance or something.
The most serious one happened in July of 2022 when the situation got so bad that the police got involved. A Stray Kids auntie posted a series of threatening tweets on Twitter, tweeting about physically hurting the members or bringing the biggest weapon they own to see the group at the concert in Oakland. Immediately, Stays found the tweets and they quickly began to report the tweets and the account, with a lot of them also reporting it to the group's agency and the authorities. The Oakland Police Department posted on Twitter that additional officers would be present at the venue and that they were in touch with the FBI as well. Thankfully, the venue's security restrictions didn't allow any metal items in the arena, and both the group and fans managed to have a fun night despite the initial fear. The urges to strengthen their safety and protection measures became desperate in July of this year when there was an alleged attempt to harm the members with a laser pointer. The incident happened during one of their fan sign events in China. It began with an account on the platform Weibo making concerning statements that threatened Felix and Hyunjin, which appeared online in June. The post included pictures that were edited to appear disturbing, as well as misinformation about Hyunjin. The post accused Hyunjin of physically hurting Felix or having a workplace romance with two females at the same time. The account's post threatened to point lasers at Felix and other members who were nominated by other users.
People are actually unhinged.
Lasers can be extremely dangerous.
Every day,
they can cause permanent vision loss.
I lose faith in humanity, man.
Stays were afraid that the owner of the account and the people who reacted to the threatening post would actually attend the fan sign. Despite calling out to JYP to take action, it seemed like Bangchan and Felix ended up being targeted by a laser after the event ended. In
it's
the
the
video,
same like
fans are heard
dumbass people that point the laser at the planes.
Green lights flashed around them. It seemed like the main targets were Bangchan and Felix, along with the staff members that were present. Stays didn't hold back from sharing their anger, especially after they sent many warnings and emails to the company about the possible laser attack. Although JYP claims to be doing its best at protecting its artists from outside harm, Stays feel like the agency isn't doing enough. It seems like the latest victim of a laser attack might be Eno. The video was posted on TikTok on August 21st, and it appears that Eno's eye was hit directly by a laser during her appearance at KCON LA 2023. One of the states that attended the show posted a video of Eno walking down the aisles full of fans, and fans' concerns grew immediately after they noticed a possible laser dot directly in his eye. They started to point out the laser on the OP's TikTok, who actually replied to a few of the comments, stating that they were sitting next to the stationary cameraman and that they're hoping that it's just a green light from the camera.
Wouldn't it, like, if someone whips it out, wouldn't the fans just like jump the person, right? You would think so, right? Because like you take a laser out, you're doing this. Someone looks at you, you like knock it out of their hand, right?
The video trended across social media, with many fans adding the hashtag JYPE Leader of Disappointment to show off their anger. To them, the agency hasn't done a good enough job of protecting the members from possible attacks. Other fans decided to see if the light could be something else, and many pointed out that it could be a phenomenon that's often found in pictures of ghosts. A small light orb appears if a picture is taken with a strong light source coming in. Because there were so many lights and cameras at KCON, it's more likely that
maybe
this
it wasn't
is
a
just
laser
an orb and not an actual laser. We've said this a lot of times, but here's another reminder that these idols are just humans, and none of this behavior is ever acceptable or justified. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and thank you for watching. Bye!